What's going on? Good evening, people. It's your boy Two Ones back in the building. Welcome to another edition of the Truth Channel, where I tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Just to piss a whole lot of people off, including their master, Lucy Lulu, loser, Lucy. How y'all doing, man? You know I'm taking my usual strizzle. Beautiful day. You know what I mean? God is great, and He will humble you. And a lot of times, He'll use you to humble other people. You're just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save everybody. Now you're somebody trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save everybody. You understand? Straight up. God will use you to humble those with big bank and low self-esteem. Big bank and jealousy. That's the percentage you represent also, because money don't heal wounds. Don't build character. But let's accept it for what it is. A lot of situations, you look back on it now, it'll trip you out. It's like, what the hell am I in? What was the setup? Then you have to think to yourself, you being who you are now in your mind, you're thinking now, who's approaching my children at school? Who's sending them? Which one of my relatives are connected to bullshit like this that's gotten your children trusting somebody at school that they not supposed to trust, or a friend of the family they can't trust. They shouldn't be able to trust, but think they can. You know, and it's not always family. You have, like I say, you have to embrace whatever it is, it is. But not arguing, not fussing, not fighting. You just steady moving forward. It's a fight going on. It's a lot of things going on right now that you probably don't understand. They got something to do with you. Me either. But you know, it is what it is. As long as we're breathing and still walking, He gonna keep using us to humble those who think that you're not strong enough, or you're not built to make it on your own, or you know, you've had a lot of y'all probably have had a rough life. I mean, something gonna be wrong with you if you get go through a lot of things that you've been through. You know what I mean? You got mental deficiencies probably. You understand what I'm saying? But for a lot of y'all, like I said before, a lot of y'all probably you had people around, but you probably still had to raise yourself. And you've been getting it on your own most of your life. You've been getting stuff. Your apartment might not have had a lot of stuff in it a lot of times because you were steady trying to pay bills to get it filled. And you didn't ask nobody for no help. But it's like, I think when you get to the point where you understand that maybe some people want to see you in that condition in your whole life, you can't you as much as you love them, you can't accept it, and you have to love from a distance. You understand what I'm saying? This is not a race. You understand? Unless we race into our Father and doing what He, be embrace and do what you do. You're gonna get all kinds of negative comments or people thinking that you this and that. Only God can judge, and He's sitting back and He's in His chamber. He watching all of us, and He making verdicts left and right. That's why you see so much happening in the world. So you're the one He uses to humble people. Never think that you truly know somebody by a lot of chit chatter, because that somebody, that woman or that man that you looking at or you interested in or you talking to probably just got a bunch of jealous ass people around them, and that's all it is. And you When you have more than multiple people saying something about one person, it's easy to believe it. It's easy to. But hands-on experience is the best experience you can get. Be your own judge and jury. You feel me? And it's important. Sun is important for mental health. I don't know how much people have to understand that. The more you stay in the house, Stay in the house for 3 or 4 days. No sunlight at all. And watch how your mood is. People don't understand how healing the sun is, truthfully. And the benefits of mental health when it comes to the sun. Getting you some sun. Go in your backyard, stand in the middle of the grass, and let the sun hit your head. And just, embrace it. That's why a lot of folks, some people, they vampires anyway. They're not gonna be able to stay in the sun. If the sun get any hotter, some people gonna fry. You understand what I'm saying? So sun is important for your mental health. Trust me. Just go out there and let it hit your head. And for empaths, and a lot of y'all might get y'all messages from the sun. You understand what I'm saying? Natural. You don't have to. You can watch what you want to watch, and you enjoy watching people, but you like watching them for entertainment. You know what I mean? Everybody can learn from each other. There's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of people do that they watch people for entertainment. They have the gifts, and they have what it takes. And that, so a lot of times you can get your messages from the sun. You know what I'm saying? If you're that empathic and God really talks to you that way, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. And it's important that y'all keep your phone secured, because you already know how they doing, how they trying to. And when it's a war waged on America, it's not necessary. It's through technology too. You understand what I'm saying? Or it's just crooked people. You know how they go. One thing about having your phone secured, if you're dealing with a hacked device, and your phone is hacked, then most likely that computer that you're using is also going to give whoever hacking your devices assets to you, right? So if you secure your phone and your phone is no longer hacked, or you got it secured where you can try to keep some of your information and keep somebody off your device, if you go put that same password that you got in your phone in your account inside the computer, it's not going to accept your password, because that computer is already hacked. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a gift from anybody can already be hacked. You understand what I'm saying? I already have ways to listen to you. Everything. So you switching up your passwords, you switching up your phone security, you doing the necessary precautions and needs to do, it won't work in that computer. That computer's hacked. And that protection over your password is being protected, so it won't allow you to log into this hacked computer. You see what I'm saying? So if you got a computer you think is hacked, browse it as a guest instead of putting it, because it's not gonna let you put your secured and safe mobile password in no hacked device. Booyah. Straight up. You are kings and queens. Never forget that. And the mission in life has always been to block your money and your love. Straight up. You ain't paranoid. You understand now. You know what it is. People been puppeteering, hiding stuff, everything. You know what you know. You know what you know. You know that you got a lot of people, but it's okay. And maybe not even a lot, just a few. But still, your money and your love is the main thing they want to focus on. Sometimes you have to accept it that it's somebody that you least expect. They are so they'll go crazy because it's the greed and the control that's gonna drive them crazy. You ain't got to do nothing. And everybody gonna want to look at you, but it ain't you. It ain't you. It's you. It's you finally coming to the point to where, hey, I've been dealing with a lot for years and years and years and years and years. I'm getting older. I want to change. If I have to change friend groups, I'm gonna change it. If I have to change who else I talk to or deal with, I'm gonna change it. You gotta be willing to change whatever you gotta change to continue to have your peace in your life. Who gives a shit what anybody's saying about how you acting? Why are you acting that way? And you ain't. Hey, it's just do what you gotta do to maintain your circle. If it's a circle, certain circle of family members that you do deal with, if you cut it down to just your immediate family, just to, it is what it is, man. Everybody ain't to blame for everything, but you know what you know, and you know where your love been coming from most of your life. And a lot of y'all, you dealing with brainwashed ass people. This is the world we in now. We witnessing some crazy shit. So everybody ain't they self no damn more. I don't think they are. So a lot of people been brainwashed. They've been put under mind control possibly too. If you can be put under it, anybody can be put under it even as an adult. So it is what it is. But just keep praying and say your prayers over everything, man. I'm hoping for the best for everybody, man. For everybody to be happy. I don't leave no breakup or somebody leave and I go somewhere, I separate with somebody and I wish them the worst. No, I don't. I'm out of the situation. I'm focused on my situation and me trying to be happy. I'm not a bitter person that's gonna try to destroy my ex's life or somebody else's life that I don't deal with no more because I don't deal with them. You people who do that need to go look in the mirror, man. You go look in the mirror. If you're gonna be obsessed with somebody, be obsessed with God, and then be obsessed with yourself. Not to the point where you think you above the Lord and you think that you are better than anybody. Just stay a part of your team. That's all I ask. Stay a part of your team, because you ain't got many people on it, and that let you know what you on team what God. Straight up. Yep. I appreciate all y'all support, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long on this video, but just pray over everything. They will continue to try to block your money and your love. A lot of y'all, it was your parent that was doing it, and you probably don't even know it the whole time. That's in a lot of situations, and a lot of them it wasn't. It was just, and it's everything wrapped up into it: money, selfishness, greed. Thank the people that actually been there, and the ones that ain't really never been there. It is what it is. Y'all have a great one. God bless y'all. I'm out.